commiserations. What's your take on the match tonight?
Well, I mean, when I was able to execute what I was trying to do, I felt like I was playing some pretty good tennis. So, trying to find some positives in, a loss. But, yeah, look, she's going to be a up-and-coming player, no doubt about it. So, credit to her. She, handled herself well. But, yeah, there's things that I definitely wish I could have done a little bit better.
It's tough for you on the break points, it seemed. You created a lot of opportunities, but just struggled to convert. What was your assessment there?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. That first set was 5-1. Could have easily been 3-2. I think I had at least 6 break points, maybe even one more. So I was obviously doing something all right to get myself those opportunities, but you've got to be able to take them, and that's unfortunately the difference, I think, especially in that first set. If I was able to keep that, a little bit closer and get 1 or 2 of those, you never know how things can turn out. But when you get yourself down 5-1, they can obviously start free swinging a little bit more.
You work incredibly hard. Oh, sorry.
No, you go.
You work incredibly hard, clearly, Sam. You've had trouble in the first round, and in particular at home here. Is it disappointing to lose again early in the tournament, or?
Oh, of course it is. Yeah. I do all the things that you need to do, and doesn't necessarily unfortunately seem to come off here for me, whereas other tournaments around different places and whatever else, it's seems to be a little bit easier for me, so of course it's disappointing.
Is it the fact that you're an Aussie playing in Australia that makes it harder? Do you feel like there's extra pressure?
No, I don't think that's a issue. Obviously it's a little bit different, no doubt, and I think all the Aussies would feel it, and some thrive on it, and some find it a little bit harder. But I don't use that as a reason or an excuse or anything like that. There's certainly been years in the past where I did struggle with that, but at the moment I don't think it's that, and I think the conditions I find really hard with these courts and balls. I just don't get the same reward off the court as what I do outside of Australia, and I find that difficult every single time, but try and knuckle down and do it again.
A lot of players talk about the first round and it's the most tricky round. Why is it so difficult? We've seen Venus today and Dennis as well.
Oh, I mean, I think whether, you're a qualifier, last person to draw, Rafa, Roger, Serena, everyone, I think everyone's nervous in the first. Everyone gets a bit of nerves in every single match. If you don't, then there's probably something wrong with you. You're pretty abnormal, I think, if you're not going to feel anything. So, I think it's just one of those things. You want to get your way in, and once you kind of, I think for a lot of players, once you kind of get that first match, maybe a second match, things just seem a whole lot easier sometimes.
You moved on really quick last year and went all the way with the doubles. Does that give you confidence that you can do the same this next fortnight?
Well, that's what I'm going to try and do for sure. So out tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock with my doubles partner to try and work on a few things and get on court again together. We've only been able to play one match in Brisbane. So, yep, it'll be back to, practice, training and doing all that all over again tomorrow morning.
Is this something that will sting and stay with you, Sam, or will you be able to process this pretty quickly and move on from it, or? Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, of course it hurts, but at the end of it, you kind of got no choice but to kind of move on pretty quick. And, if I want to be down in the dumps in a sad sack, it's probably not going to help me go out there and try and play well in the dubs. So sometimes you got to suck it up a little bit for a day or two after, but after that, it's just the way it is. And tennis, we get another chance a couple of days later, so you got to make the most of that next opportunity.
And more broadly this year, I mean, I think you've already spoken a little bit about not having much expectations, but what are you thinking this year and going forward with your singles career?
Well, I mean, I guess I want to keep playing, no doubt. So I guess my ranking's going to see where that allows me to keep playing and what I want to do, and kind of assess it as it goes. So I know my schedule for the first 6 months or so, where I think it's going to be pretty all right with what I want to try and do. And if I can win matches and do the things that I think I'm still capable of, then hopefully I'm still main draw Grand Slams and having another shot.
What about the Olympics? That's obviously something that's been special to you. You might become a five-time Olympian this year. Is that a major focus of your year?
I'm definitely trying to get there. So, yeah, if I can make it to a fifth Olympics, I think that'd be quite incredible. So a couple of years ago, I didn't think it was anywhere on the radar, and now we're getting close to it, and it's certainly a possibility. So, yeah, that would definitely be a highlight of the year down the track if I'm able to get myself to Tokyo.
Is the Olympics something you talk about with the other players? You're sort of all sort of gearing towards the same goal there?
Oh, I think anyone wants to try and get there. So, you know, especially Australians, we love sport in general, and you know, to be part of an Australian Olympic team for the first time or third time, fifth time, whatever, it's something very special. So, you know, I think the players around the world think that the Olympics is an incredible event for us. So, no doubt it becomes a bit of a focus and a goal for everyone to try and get there who's able to qualify.
Do you have much involvement with the rest of the Aussie girls now? You obviously got a lot of experience, Sam. Do you talk to Ash, or are you able to any of those, you know, younger girls? Do you?
Oh, yeah, tons of the younger ones. We practice a lot through December. I was down here in Melbourne training and hitting with a lot of them. You know, I played doubles with Lizette last week. I really enjoy seeing them, practicing with them, hanging out with them a little bit when you get the opportunity. They're an awesome group of girls, and they support each other extremely well for, you know, being an individual sport. So I really enjoy seeing them do well, and how much they get behind each other and always wish the best for each other, even though they're obviously strong competitors out there. So if, you know, all of those girls between 120 and 250, say, who are playing the qualies here, got a couple of wild cards, if they can keep pushing each other along to try and get up those rankings, it'd be awesome to see.
So do you think you'll be at the Australian Open? Will we see you again here next year, Sam, do you think?
I'm planning on it.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks.